If she looks you in the eye, she can turn you to stone. I looked at the pottery, Greek pottery, that's the red clay with the black slip, and those look like black silhouettes, just like shadow puppets. So I used that style of the silhouettes to make my shadow puppets. But finally, with a burst of speed, Icarus decided to race his father and try to get ahead. I beat you!
Conmigo, conmigo, tú te diviertes conmigo, sabiendo cómo te quiero, tú te diviertes conmigo, que Jesús del rendimiento te mande grande castigo, que Jesús del rendimiento te mande grande castigo.
There's something in classical music that it's so diverse. Like with our program, you go from unfinished symphony to Jamaican rumba. So the symphony orchestra is so flexible in what they can do. So it just does something to you. I mean, it's powerful, very powerful.
We not only do powwow music, or what we call traditional music, but we also do rock and roll. They do rap.
I found people coming up to me who are mixed heritage of black and red, because I'm doing a native show and a native music show. It almost says, okay, I exist. See, well, I can tune into this. See, he's there, so I exist.
They'll even tell you that there is a spirit that lives inside that drum. If you play the drum with all your strength and all your heart and all your might, the spirit inside will come out and everybody will be able to enjoy that spirit.
We like to write about things that I think are important to remember. We've written about our great-grandpa who went off to war and who died in Normandy. I think it's very important to keep history alive in music, especially.
I'm sitting on the couch and I saw this girl walk by and she was holding a painting. And I sort of got to see a little bit of the painting and she smiled at me. Right then, I knew I was gonna marry her. That was it. A lot of times my advice has to be heard because that's who I am. So when we talk about this stuff, I don't have a lot of patience to not see the stuff that she hasn't done yet, right? So if we look at a thing and it's like halfway done, I'm like, oh, why don't you do, whatever my advice is, always is a grain of salt kind of thing, because no matter what, she's gonna do what she wants to anyway. She's laughing in the background.
I had this one, like, the figure wasn't centered and it was like off. And then Greg's like, that bothers me. I'm like, nah, I like it. I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing.
I think I discovered when I was an artist when I talked to my mom, and I was about 3.5 years old, and she said, well, I said, Mom, how do you become an artist? Because I'd seen art on like the Post magazine and everything, and saw some cool art. I was wanting to become an artist, but how do you become an artist? And she said, well, you're an artist when you think you're an artist. And I went, well, that doesn't sound right. And then further down the line, I found out, well, hey, that is true. You're an artist when you think you're an artist, and when you start producing and making art.
This is an art form. Rapping is definitely an art form. Don't want to see it diluted. We also want them to leave with something, because we are poets. You know what I'm saying? We are artists, craftsmen and women.
Nobody else cares. Yeah. Nobody else cares. Yeah. Do your create.